welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn X Stitches Creates, and welcome to my Flosstube channel about counting cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Tuesday, December 6th. This is episode 63, and if you've been following me for my Flossmas videos, when I open up my counted cross stitch and one quilt advent calendars, that will be at the end of this. The first part will be my regular Flosstube. So welcome. Episode 63. Wow. Not counting all my extra Black Needle Society and Flossmas videos. It's a lot of Lynn. I'm a little later getting going. I really thought I was going to do this last night, and I was tired. I had gotten up early to finish cleaning my house before my friends came over to stitch. And yeah, we had a great time though. We had a really good time. So I do have stitching to show you. I've got haul to show you. And then, like I said, at the end will be Flossmas. So let's get started. I have 4 projects, and they're all new starts. So let's go. I'm just going to start with what's on top. I'm not going to go in any particular order. So I had Black Needle Society put out Jolly Soul, little Santa snail, and I spun for him on the wheel last Saturday and started him last night, and this is what I've got so far. So we've got Santa's sleigh and reindeer, some stars, and this is the outline for his back. So that was about an hour's worth of work. Not as much time as I would have liked to have spent, and it's the called for DMC colors. And I'm just stitching that on 28 count Neptune by Be Stitch Me. So I thought the blue was kind of fun. Next, the Black Needle Society, I'm sorry about the crinkling, I have their advent box, the nice list box, and to go with that this year, they are hosting a sale during the month of December, and I will put up every day. It's called Santa's Stamp Collection. Every day they send you a new stamp. I have not gotten that far. I started the top border, and haven't gotten a chance to go back to it. I'm going to get an extra Q-snap so I can have that just ready to go when I'm in the mood, and hopefully can get down and do some of the stamps I started, though, at the very top. So I'm using Fortnite Fabrics Plush. It's a 32 count, which is what came in the nice list box on day one, and is the called for. So I know a lot of people changed because there's like a scrolly border that's ecru, and it doesn't. It's very light on there, but I think in the end it's going to be very pretty. So that's why I'm continuing. I'm doing so. I just began there with the scrolly, and like I said, today or tomorrow I'm going to get another Q-snap so I can keep that out and work on that, because I only have 2 11 by 11 Q-snaps, so it makes it tough sometimes. Because when I want to flip back and forth between projects. I also, on December 1st, started Yo Ho Ho Ho. This is by Sue Hillis. It's a sal that Memphis Sarah E., the Bougie Stitchers, Sammy Liz, and Stacy's Creative Studio are all doing as well. So if you have this and you want to start it, join all of us. This was a restart for me. I had started him, and then, I was doing 2 strands, and that was way too much. So here is the beginnings of his beard. This is a mystery fabric. I've got to pull out my my BNS count card to see. I'm guessing it might be a 36 because 1 strand just looks perfect on that. So that was my start, my restart on him, and I want to get back to him. And the last thing that I've been stitching on is from Forbidden Fiber Co. Holiday Express is the Advent box. Every day, or no, every other day, we've been getting a strand of floss, not a strand, but a skein of floss and a new piece to the pattern. And I'm a little behind on day 4's pattern, but that's what I've got done so far. So, a little fluff. So, there's another piece that goes out here, and then it's like smoke. So we all think we're doing the front of the engine. So could we be doing this? Or very similar? Maybe. We'll find out. So that's my stitching. And this fabric is Forbidden Fiber Co.'s 28 count polar. The colors I've used so far are this greenish dark color here, excuse me, is Locomotive, and then what's the other one? It is Steam Engine. So, and of course yesterday's Advent was the project bag. So that's all my stitching. I'm a little behind. I have the show last weekend went really well. If you're interested in knowing about how that went, if you watch Saturday and Sundays, just at the very beginning of the Flossmasses, yeah, I talk about it, but I won't talk about it again here. So yeah. So I attended sort of the Jingle Ball that Lindy Stitches and 12 designers put together. It was a digital retreat. You had options of, when you went in, there were videos to watch. There were, every designer had a shop you could shop from, and there were stitching rooms. So because I had the show, I was not really able to participate. I was up early Saturday morning, and I went in and I shopped some, and I was on, but I couldn't stay on just when Kathy from Hands On Design was doing her meet and greet. So I went in just really quick, and it was filling up quick. There were like 188 people on when I had jumped on, and she was just kind of saying hello, and then I had to jump off because I had to get ready to go. But and then I never got on Saturday night because we got home so late, and so I kind of missed out this year. If they do it again next year, I hope I'm able to actually participate, because I have seen so many posts of people just had an amazing time. So, but I did a little shopping. I've got things that are coming in the mail, but 2 were digital downloads. One, Tiny Modernist had their new release of Stitcher's ornaments, and they were on sale, so I got those. They're cute. And then Heartstring Samplery, Beth Twist, each December does a charity chart that she'll sell. She won't release it then again for a while, but the money goes to a food bank in her area. And they've been based on songs. So there's been Whip It Good, there's been Hoop, there it is. Oh, I'm forgetting what the one is. And I have the three. I'm working on Whip It Good. I haven't started the other two. But this year's, oh my gosh, perfect, perfect. Who let the frogs out? So, all your stitchy motifs with some frogs. I love it. And I think I still have the piece of green Jody fabric that I had gotten way back. If I don't, I may have given it to Ashley, which might have to steal it back. But, I mean, it's too cute. And it's for charity, and they're fun. So, when I get the other two, I'll show you. It's Cottage Garden Threads Month from Colleen Rebel Stitcher. So every other month I get 4 Cottage Garden thread choices from her, and a sticker. So just a little elk there. And this month we got cornflower, echo, cloudy day. That's not showing the variegation as well. It does have nice variegation to it. And this is citronelle. Such pretty colors. And every time I see things, I think, ooh, I could use one of those. So, thank you, Colleen. Love the colors again this month. They're nice ones to add. And I got, we've been waiting for, dun, 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 the 2023 Black Needle Society Journal and Planner. It is bigger and better. Here is last year's, so infinitely bigger. The ribbon this time is attached, so we don't, take it off and lose it somewhere. I'll just show you. There's lots of challenges in the front that you can do. Each month has a heavier page. You've got the month, which my only complaint, and that's just me, is it starts with Monday, so I'm going to have to remember that Sunday is over here. But, some people like their week to start with Monday. I've always started with Sunday. And then this is what your week looks like. So there's lots of room, because that was probably my issue with the last one. I had issues writing in, like if I had a new start and I wanted to put information in, there wasn't a whole lot of room and I was writing over into other things. So, or if I had a retreat already written in and then I wanted to put some, what stitching I'd done, there wasn't a lot of room. So this year, we got a lot of room. So, there's a lot of fun things in here. We've got, for March, Battle of the Whips. So that's already there. Pick a project in April, and anytime it rains, stitch on it. And I hope to do some of the things this year. Last year, this year, 2022, I just didn't get into it. But I think I will this year. I think I'm going to try to sort through everything and do that. I had said that I wasn't going to do WIPGO this year, but someone had suggested, I think it was Athena, I had said, well, I'm just going to roll those projects that I didn't finish on the 2022 WIPGO board and roll them over to 2023. I was like, well, that's a fabulous idea. Why don't I just do that? Because there were some. Surprisingly, I actually did well on my WIPGO board. I thought that I hadn't. I did not hold myself. Whip Go is very fluid, and you can do it the way you want. I did not hold myself to, if I didn't finish it, that was, the end of the world. In the month that it was called, I just figured if I came back to it in a different month and did that goal, that's fabulous. So because the Christmas stocking was on, and I gave my son-in-law his Christmas stocking on Sunday when they got back from Hawaii, and he loved it. He thought it was great. He was so happy. I think he thought maybe I really wasn't working on one. But he was really thrilled. So that made it all worthwhile. I could tell he really liked it, and he appreciated it. So, but anyway, so that was on 3 or 4 of the squares at least. So, that filled up a lot of my I'm done with now. And it was the time that, it would have taken. So I think I will do Whip Go, and I want to say in the journal that there is a place for a Whip Go board to be put. So I may just put it in my journal this year. I'll probably put it in my iPad too, because anyway. If you want to know about that, let me know and I'll talk about it, but you don't need to know about that. Anyway, so that was all the haul. So Whip Go, that's my plans for Whip Go. I'm also gonna use my journal more. Challenge deck cards. I did not stitch on a piece with the beverage this week. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about, Black Needle Society had a challenge deck in the resolutions box last November. So if you need a little something to get your brain going and pick a whip to work on, this week, stitch on a piece with a book. That's a fun one. So that's that. Project bag news. Okay. I have, my back and the flu just put everything out. I was late getting the December bag out. I did not get it out as soon as I wanted to. I believe most people have received theirs. If you haven't, don't look. But I do still have a couple of the project bags left. So if you're interested, go to my Instagram page, and on the main page, click on the link for my link tree, and there'll be, if it's still there, that means I still have some bags left. I did a much bigger run for December. A lot of times December people just want those. So I still have about 8 left. This is the fabric. It was Steampunk Christmas. Inside, I have to take the pattern out because you can see the pattern. Inside, you had a choice of red steampunk snowflakes or green steampunk snowflakes. A choice will be up as long as I still have a choice, but it could end up being that, I've run out of one color or the other. Pattern was by Jonesy Stitchery, my friend Megan, Frozen Crafter, and that is the cute little Santa, Steampunk Santa. She calls the pattern A Gentleman and a Scholar. Also in there was Needle Minder, handcrafted by Rebel Stitcher. Each one is a little different, has a different gear, but has a gingerbread man. Sorry, I'm suddenly very hoarse. I got with Jenny at Dying for Sass. She made Steampunk Santa floss. Isn't that pretty? Such a great color. And it matches so well. Look at this, it matches the bags. And of course, There's some tea. This time it's from Stash, Christmas Time in Paris, and it's kind of a chocolatey tea. There's also a lollipop. Some are spearmint, some are peppermint, from Yum Earth. They're vegan, gluten. Let's see, vegan, gluten. I think even kosher. Vegan, non-GMO, and gluten-free. It didn't say kosher. And then the last thing, oh, there's some Christmas stickers and some gears for finishing your projects. So if you are interested, you can go to my Instagram page, like I said, fill out the Google form, and yeah, I'll send you one out. This bag, the button is a steampunk star, and on this bag, the button is a steam Christmas ball. So, lots of fun. I even have enough fabric. I'm gonna get to keep one myself. I don't always get to keep my my quarterly bags, so. And there will be some changes in 2023 for the quarterly club, and I'll talk more about that as I figure them out in my head, and probably in January I'll let you know. So that's bags, haul. Yeah, I think that's everything. So if you're not going to stay for Flossmas Day 6, have a great week. I will see you next week. Happy stitching. And if you're staying for Flossmas, well, great. It's coming right up. Hello and welcome back. Okay, so Flossmas, Day 6, December 6th. Here we go. Snoopy shirt today is Joe Cool. Good, bad. He checked cool. Of course he did, because he's Snoopy. Tea today in Snoopy mug. I actually have 2 of these. This is the only mug that I have 2 of the same Snoopy. It was amazing in my years of teaching and all the Snoopy gifts I got. I never got a repeat. Never. This, I got this one from one person, and then I got a set, this one, and the red one that I had yesterday, or the day before, came as a set from one of my family. So that's the only repeat I have. But today's tea comes from Janet of Janet Jabber. Zatazo tea, vanilla bean macaron. And I wish you could smell the vanilla in this because it's amazing. So. And it's so good. So good. If you like vanilla, you're going to love that tea. It's so good. And it's part of their Dessert Delights collection. I didn't know they had that. I'm going to have to look for that. So thank you, Janet. This is amazing. Okay. I just realized that I did not scrape off my scratch card, and I have misplaced my quarter. Oh well, I'll do it with my nails after I'm done. Anyway, today is day 6. Day 6 says open me. So we will open, this is from the Black Needle Society. A nice list box. I'm looking for where the perforation is. So it's just, you can see, it's just down there. So what could it be? A ruler? Notepad. My Christmas list. So cute. That'll go downstairs on my kitchen counter. That's where I have a spot for all my notepads, because my husband is always looking for a notepad. And if you excuse me, I'm going to turn this way. I know my profile is not the best. Here's my mail. Talk among yourselves. What's your favorite Christmas ornament? What's your favorite Christmas movie? Among the cartoons, I mean, of course, Charlie Brown Christmas, I always have to watch. I have not watched that yet. But one of the newer ones that I like is called Arthur Christmas. And it's Benedict Cumberbatch plays does one of the voices for Santa's sons. And it's Santa's going to retire, and the one son, you know, he's the oldest, so he's next in line. But then there's Arthur, who's like the klutz, and it's such a cute story. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a British cartoon. It's really cute. Okay, so the card says exclusive Christmas list notepad, Katerina Book Designs. Keep track of the goodies you'd like to see under the tree, or as a handy Christmas shopping list for others. So that was that. Next, and now I've got from scratching. Next is our envelope, day 6, another skein of floss, another pattern piece from Forbidden Fiber Co., the Holiday Express. I'm really loving this. I have to do some work today, but I'm hoping I'll get back to stitching on it. Ooh, this one's called Caboose. Look at that red. Isn't that pretty? And let's see. So, looks like we're gonna get part of this is the red here, so part of the smokestack. I knocked my antlers. Let's see if it's anywhere else. Nope. A little more of the front of the engine. So it's fun. Right in my project bag. And then we have Caterpillar Cross Stitch, day 6. And it says, sparkle and shine this Christmas time. Oh, looks like we've got a pattern. Christmas Gonk. Christmas Gonk. Aww. It's a gnome, and he's in all the colors that we got in the 2 colors that we got from her. Very cute. He's cute. Once again, I won't start him this Christmas because I've got a lot of stitching that I've already started. So, but he is cute. And now I can get that paper back in the box. How did that fit? Interesting. And my last one is from Missouri Star Quilt Company, Jenny's Countdown to Christmas box. Look at how big this is. So, I was gonna say it was a ruler, but now I can kind of see something through the back. It looks like it's a sign. Parking for quilters only. Violators will be pressed to the dark side. That's cute. That's really cute. Oh, I love it. That's cute. And then I always say lastly, and you know, I do have my Godiva chocolate calendar. So today is the 6th. There it is. It's right at the top. It's definitely no peeking with Godiva. Trying to get the doors open. And it's a dark chocolate lion. So, which are so good. And I believe they're both the same. They're caramels. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's just dark chocolate. Let's see. Nope, it's a soft caramel. Breakfast and lunch was really late. After cleaning yesterday, I was so sore. I took my muscle relaxant pill, which really knocks me for a loop. And I slept till 11 o'clock this morning. So that's why this is up so late. I almost forgot. I need to pick my next project for the 12 days of stitching. So I need to find my Tiny Decisions wheel. And there it is. I always forget which one I need to touch. I think it's, yeah. All right. So here we go. And the next piece I'm going to work on is start my Snoopy Merry Christmas. Another new start. Oh my gosh. But I have been wanting to start this, so I'm looking forward to it. So I will be starting that, and we'll see some stitching on that next Monday. But thank you for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow for Flossmas Day 7. Bye.